What's good? Y'all know what the business is. We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Squeezing in the live stream real quick one time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is, man. And y'all know we in here, man. You know, everybody else probably talk about this and that. We gonna spit our piece about what we gonna talk about today. Shout out to the whole LDBC. And shout out to everybody that fuck with the Boxing Clinic heavy and 100%. What's going on, CB? We in here. I know a lot of other people got shit going on and going live. Well, I got to get in where I fit in. Add no disrespect, but I got to get in where I fit in. My schedule is my schedule, so no disrespect to nobody else. But we're gonna talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, and we're gonna talk about him and taking the Abner Mares fight and the whole race baiting thing. We're going to take that whole video and go where I actually wanted to go with it when I was on lunch break. So if you missed the video, don't worry. We're going to cover a little bit of that. Then we're going to take it to the next level in this video. So shout out to everybody in here. Let me know who I'm rocking with. As soon as y'all step up in the building, definitely appreciate it. But yeah, man. You know, apparently it's been decided. What up, Dark Truth? I see. It's been decided that they're going to use race to market Mares and Gervonta Tank Davis. I heard that Ashley Corner told me that Tank called him homeboy first. All right. And then, you know, Broner and Tank came back with the burrito up your ass comment and taking the page out of, I guess, Mayweather and McGregor. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a race bait or a race war is an excellent way for fighters to think they to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what y'all have going on might be orchestrated and it might be understood. It might be understood that it's joking around. Y'all might hug it out after the fight, mutual respect. But amongst the fans, when these words get to flying on the internet, I'm not concerned about that. You know what I'm saying? We basically the frontline shoulders defending against that. But it's either a tier higher than that that's worse than that. And what's worse than that is when you get into that Staples Arena. And what I'm understanding, it's a war against Latinos and blacks in Southern California, according to Cali Enigma. You know, when they get out to that and they get to, it really spill into the street and it spill into the arena, that's never good. You know what I'm saying? They got, what's going on, Georgia? Well, I see you. What up, Mike James Boxer? Happy Meals. I see you. What it do, Carleon Mello? I see you. But when it really, when people ain't keyboard warriors, you know what I'm saying? When it really spill outside your truth, when you really spill outside the people hear your opinion and hear you talking that shit in the arena and in the streets at the weigh-in, after the fight, before the fight, that's dangerous. You don't need to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? You can easily go fight Tevin Farmer and fight another brother and do just as well. All right? Make sure I hit that like button. He can easily go fight Tevin Farmer and he ain't got to do all this. All right? I'm never for a race war. And I told y'all that turned me off about McGregor and Mayweather. I told y'all that last year. You know, I wasn't with that. Shame on Floyd, but all they doing is following into their footsteps. That's all they doing is following Floyd's footsteps, trying to be like Floyd, following his footsteps. And at the end of the day, he set the example. He a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? As much as he can say stuff till he blue in the face, his actions speak louder than his words to Broner and Tank. And his actions is still saying one thing, while his words are saying something else. You know what I'm saying? And Tank don't understand that, and Broner don't neither. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to go that route, man, I can't with it, man. I'm not about to get into a race war for two small midget fighters. You know what I'm saying? And you can go back to Larry Holmes and Cooney. You know what I'm saying? You go back to that. That was a big race war, but they didn't make it race bait. But it was big Cooney versus Black Larry Holmes. That was huge. That was huge. Larry Holmes just got the shit end of a stick as a fighter. He just got the shit end of a stick. He beat Ali and people continue to hate on him because he beat Ali. Then they wanted Cooney to win over him. The white people, they got mad when he beat up Cooney. He drew the shit end of the stick. You think Larry Holmes wanted to be in that predicament? No. But Gervonta Tank Davis trying to recreate and trying to artificially create that atmosphere, and it's never good. It's never good to try to create some type of atmosphere because now the internet is here. Now social media, people connecting. Now, you know, people, you know, you seen them on the internet, you see them at the fight. Now it's on and popping. And it all stemmed from them, you know, orchestrating and acting like this is a true race war. Come on, man. Why would you even beef with Abner Mares, man? Why would you even beef with somebody like that? Anybody that look at this fight with clarity know where this fight going. You know Abner Mares getting beat up. It's a fact. You know where this going at. Flush him down the toilet. It's not competitive. I'm not saying that the Tevin Farmer fight will be competitive. But my whole point and the premise of this video indirectly, and make sure I hit the like button. But my premise is this: why is Gervonta Tank Davis, who's building a sound fan base out east, going out west, where demographic wise and population wise it's less black people out there? Why is he going out west? Going out west for what? What is it out there? You just want to fight at the Staples Center? When you got a nice fan base out east that you've been building, you want to go ahead and go out west and try to build a fan base out there? No. He should be fighting Tevin Farmer, and Tevin Farmer got to get realistic about his demands too. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got to remember that Tevin Farmer talking about millions for this fight. Motherfucker, you ain't never made $1 million in your fight before. It's a really, really good fight, but this ain't no, oh, y'all both can get $2 million. No, Mares and Lomachenko and Nares didn't both get $2 million. You figure deal with me? They didn't get $2 million apiece. And at the end of the day, that's the fight that boxing needs, man. You know, that at least Tank and Tevin need. It been built up, and y'all gonna continue to let this marinate. This ain't even no Earl or no Bud. This ain't no Pacquiao Mayweather. It's nowhere close to that. Not close, not Wilder, Joshua. It's nowhere on that level. It's not even Ramirez and David Benavidez level. For them to let this opportunity slide through the cracks, they both think they big timers. Unite. If we never see Tank and Tevin again, the world won't stop spinning. The boxing world still won't stop going. You know, these dudes be on their high horse really thinking they somebody, man. They think they somebody. They think they can walk through the hood and all the girls just going, oh, who is that? No. You think you can walk to the mall without your jewelry on, somebody identify you? Like, who that little ass nigga right there? Them niggas midgets or some shit? That's what they gonna say. That's what they gonna say. These fighters think they bigger than what they are. You might be rich, but you're not famous. These niggas is not famous. Terrence Crawford is not famous. Earl Spence is not famous. Deontay Wilder is not famous. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was famous in Mexico, and he got a little fame here. Joshua's famous in the UK. These niggas not famous. Go to somebody's city, the local dope dealer gonna be more famous than them. They not ball players. They not ball players, man. They not LeBron. They not Lance Stevenson. They not LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball got more clout than 99.9% of the boxers. So why they think they just famous, these famous people? They think they famous. They really do. Yeah, rich is better than famous, but they think they famous. And they try to compensate for the lack of fame by wearing the jewelry, carrying the bags of money around and getting robbed in the club by chicks. They trying to compensate for the lack of fame. And if you would be famous if you actually fought the fights you were supposed to fight, you would be famous if you built your fan base up in your home area or your home coast first, instead of trying to jump on the West Coast and do something over there. He trying to exploit that Abner Mares is a Mexican. That's what he's trying to exploit. He think he gonna be Abner Mares and his stock gonna rise. No, nigga, it ain't gonna happen like that. He gonna have the same wishful thinking that Danny Garcia did when Danny Garcia beat Lucas Matisse. That fight did shit for Danny Garcia's career. I remember me and my mans wrapping it up about that and shit, man. And he's like, man, you know what, man? That win for Garcia over Matisse didn't do for Danny that what it did what it was supposed to do for Danny. I said, yeah, you're right. In hindsight, it didn't. Same thing for Davis. Davis think this is gonna take him to a star. It's the same questions we're gonna be fighting on the battle lines, in the front lines, as anything else. He still ain't beat nobody. Abner Mares been stopped by Johnny Gonzalez, bro. He been beat by Santa Cruz twice. What is it for Tank to gain? At least when you fight Tevin Farmer, you gaining notoriety because on your coast, it's a coast war. Philly and Baltimore, it's a coast war. People was feeling that. That's electricity. Niggas know Tevin Farmer. Like hood niggas, the hood niggas, the dope boys, the celebrities on the East Coast gonna come out and support that fight. If it marketed the right way, that fight was gonna be humongous as far as for them on the East Coast, and Tank being the first, his really first main event in America, I believe. I know you fight Lima Welsh in the UK as a main event. I'm talking about America. That shit's gonna be just hood famous. That's gonna be like, dog. I would go to that. I would probably try to go to that hole, man. I would scrap going to Jacobs and Derbychenko and take a trip to the DMV, Philly, or to the Barclays Center for that. But instead, he want to go out here and fight Abner Mares. What does Abner Mares do for his career? And I think going out to Staples and watching Robert Easter Jr. fight Mikey Garcia got him feeling this, so he wanted to be part of that atmosphere. But that West Coast shit, that shit later, man. That shit is later. You know what I'm saying? You worry about that later. You want to sew up your home coast. You want to sew up Baltimore. You want to sew up the DMV. You want to sew up the East Coast. You want to sew that up. That's what you got to do. You can't, how can I put this? You can't lock down, look, you can't lock down no hood, no other hoods until you lock down your hood. You know what I'm saying? You can't go everywhere else and your home ain't together, your hood ain't together. Can't do it. He supposed to be locking down the crib. You know, but Mares is easier than Farmer, I guess. That's why he chose Mares, but Farmer and Davis already have a built-in story. I don't believe that. I believe Abner Mares is probably a better fighter than Tevin Farmer as far as style. I mean, period. You know, I don't know about at 130. You might have K Black might have a good point there. But at 130, I don't know. I would pick Tevin over Abner Mares at 130. Tevin don't punch hard. Tevin ain't shit special. He got some good special reflex, some good defense, but overall fighter, more accomplished fighter. I think it would be Abner Mares, but you might be right. Tevin might be a tougher fight at 130. But Mares is definitely the more accomplished fighter. But like I said, I don't get it. But let's keep it real though. Abner Mares did call him out first though. He did. And Abner Mares is being the man of his word, but I don't understand why you going out to the West Coast to sew that up. Like the Charlos. Why was that Charlo out in Staples Center? Why is the Charlo out in the Brooklyn Barclays Center? When they got real support at the crib, and that's one thing I don't like about the Premier Boxing Champion and Showtime model. Like, dog, you got niggas from Texas. You got niggas from Alabama. You got niggas from all down south, you know? You got them all down south. Why the fuck is these niggas going out east? Why they going to the LA Staples Center? Why not make Houston a hotbed? Just Texas in general. Charlo's got mad clout out there. I guarantee you they gonna put some seats in and put some asses in the seats. We see what Earl did in Dallas. You can connect all them niggas together and they can work together and help promote their fights. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, why hasn't he fought in Atlanta? Why haven't they trying to break ground in Atlanta? And don't give me the venue shit, because Al Hammond's done venues everywhere. All the connections he got. Why hasn't he fought in Atlanta? Atlanta is black. DC, they have more fights in DC. Where the Wizards play at? Chocolate City, black. Why are these promoters and managers so willing just to please the norm, please the average fan, please the average white dollar or the Mexican or the Puerto Rican dollar? We should have our own shit, man. For real, man. Why are we still fighting New York and fighting out in these other open places? Man, we got brothers that's gonna support them, man. In Atlanta, you got a lot of black people that's gonna support what go down. In DC, I guarantee you them brothers come out in DC. We don't need the white dollar, the Mexican, Puerto Rican dollar. We don't need them to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Needed is like I needed to live. I needed to run. Like, you need water to live. We don't need that. The own black community, we can hold it down, man, in certain cities. We can hold it down. The black dollar is moving the market. Jordan wouldn't be rich without the black dollar. Coca-Cola wouldn't be rich without the black dollar. Family Dollar, whoever owned that, Walmart wouldn't be rich without the black dollar. Don't let them try to say the black dollar don't matter, man. Shout out to TJ Wilkins in the chat. I've been begging for the fight in my hometown, Houston. What happened to the Charlo? They said they don't know when they're going to fight next. They don't have the opponent. I don't understand it, man. Miguel Cotto can fight at Yankee Stadium. He can fight at Yankee Stadium. Remember he fought Yuri Foreman in the new Yankee Stadium, I think it was, when they first built it, I believe. He fought there. Georgia Boy said it should be like a rivalry like the Yankees and Red Sox Auburn, Bama, Michigan, Ohio State, that shit will do numbers because of supporters from Philly and Baltimore. Yeah. Just like they got Mexican Independence Day, just like they got, Puerto Rican Weekend Day parade. Where's our shit? Why ain't nobody created that? Even if you fighting on Martin Luther King Day, even if you had a fighter fighting on Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Even if you say, okay, the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, that's gonna be a black American boxing holiday or something like that. Why ain't nobody got innovative? These dudes that promote and manage these fighters getting lazy. These old men, even Al Heyman and Bob Arum, they stuck in their ways. They stuck in their ways, dog. I gotta say it again. They stuck in their ways. Nobody is being innovative. Juneteenth. Yeah, I don't care when they fight on. Need our own day though. Even they fight on Martin Luther King birthday, they fight on Malcolm X's birthday or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit just make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. They continue to cater to the same crowds. You see boxing, it's still suffering the same fate. The best not fighting the best. They don't have enough exposure. They keep doing the same shit like they just happy. Sorry. I just good ass Rocky Ross. Slushy, that bitch good. But like I say, man, that's the reason why boxing is deteriorating. Make sure I hit the like button. It's the reason why it's deteriorating, man. I'm telling you, man. Tank is making a huge mistake. Even though the Farmer fight will be there, it should be there. But you never know with Tevin Farmer, he could lose. What's up, Bev? I see you. He can lose. He really could lose. That's a fight another fight that marinating for no fucking reason, bro. No reason should Tevin and Tank not happen next. Where's Mares going? How many weight classes is this for Mares? About 3 or 4? Come on, man. What's the point? These dudes want to go sew up other markets. Go sew up the East Coast, man. Because Canelo ain't never going east. Never. That motherfucker stayed west, southwest. That's what he did. Once you sew up your home area, it's nothing nobody can tell you. Even if Tank blew up on the East Coast, what can a future Mexican opponent tell him? Nothing. Once he bring out everybody on the East Coast, people gonna flock to him, bro. And the Mexicans gonna have to come see Tank. Now Tank is going to enemy territory for what? Why is he going to enemy territory? For what? It makes no sense. If you build your fan base on the East Coast and you got a good fan base, which he got a good following. I seen him firsthand when I went out to the Barclays Center when he fought Clayar. He got that fan base and it's built in. He ain't gonna have to never travel again. He ain't gonna have to travel again. It ain't no A side, B side. I got a fan base on the East Coast. I'm selling out arenas. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm the big star on the East Coast. So why would you want to go to the West? Like I say, man, this ain't shit, bro. Mayweather promotions ain't shit. I got a video coming about that, Roderick. No way this kid should not be building on that momentum on the East Coast. There's no way he should be going out to Cali. For what? So they can tax your check way more. So you get a pointless win. The same question is gonna be there after he beat Mares. It's gonna be the same question. The same question is gonna be there. Well, he ain't fought nobody. He didn't even fight Tevin. He ducking Tevin. Like I say, man, these fighters need to get control of their career. I'm trying to tell you, these fighters better get control of their career. Wouldn't it be a shame if he don't keep his body in shape? I don't give away my video. I'll probably drop tomorrow. It'd be a shame. Well, Naquan Gates, I say it'd be a shame. It'd be a shame if he ain't disciplined enough and he want to move up. He got to move up in weight because he can't make weight no more. That'd be a shame because there's more money at 130 than at 135. You got Santa Cruz that's gonna move up. You got Russell that's gonna move up. Mares is trying to move up. Frampton barely making weight. That's gonna move up. Oh, that's money right there. Gary Russell and Tank. That's a big money fight. And it's a winnable fight for Tank. Winnable. But all he want to do is get fat in between fights and complain about why he not active. Like I said, man, being young is a fucking curse, man. Mentally, for a lot of people, being young and dumb. He could sew up the cost if he don't make weight. What you talking about? He go to 135 and make it happen. He'll draw. People don't understand how big a draw Gervonta Tank Davis is on the East Coast, or can be. Huge draw. People like Tank because Tank knock niggas out. That's what sells. And Tank got speed. And Tank a hood dude, man. Tank is really, really hood. And people respect that. People just gravitate towards him. Is it because he light-skinned it? Maybe so. You know, he allowing himself a Broner for better or for worse. But, yeah, he should fight Miguel Burchett. Agree with that. I've been saying that. But Burchett got business to handle. You know what I'm saying? Burchett got to fight Miguel Roman, then he free. So Burchett is good. You know what I'm saying? He just got to handle his mandatories and shit, his obligations, and then, you know, when you talk about it. But Machado, he moving up too. Yeah, on discipline, I agree. Yeah, he ain't got no discipline. He ain't got no discipline. But ain't no reason for he should be, excuse me, hold on. Ain't no reason he should be not fighting Tevin next. I don't understand it. I don't get it, man. I don't get the train of thought. Hey, but at the end of the day, that's them, man. That's them, man. But like I say, man, the point of fighting at home, let's talk about that for a minute. The point of fighting at home is to build you a fan base at your crib. How can you go somewhere else to get fans other than where you started at? That's what you need to do. You need to fight at the crib. Fight at the crib. Build that fan base up in the East Coast. Then you don't have to go nowhere. You know, that's the first thing, you know, people from the UK say. That's the first thing Mexicans say. First thing that other ethnic groups say. Well, nobody coming to see that his black ass, you know what I'm saying? So he got to come to Vegas, or he got to come to Texas, or he got to come to California and fight me. No, that's what they say. He ain't gonna make no four. Too little to move up the welterweight. I just think his limbs, his height, torso, legs, all that's too small. But the way, hey, boxing fandom, well, man, if he keep eating the way he eating, he ain't gonna have no choice. Retire, move up the welterweight in a minute. You know? But like I was saying, man, these fighters need to start fighting at home. It's like they doing it to the fighters on purpose. Not allowing these dudes to fight in their hometown. They doing that shit on purpose, man. Oh, we need you to fight the Barclays Center. Nigga, I'm from Texas. Why am I going out to the Barclays Center? I'm from Alabama. Why am I going out from the Barclays Center? I'm from California. Why am I going out to the Barclays Center? I'm from Florida. Why am I going to the Barclays Center? Don't understand that. Why am I going out to the Barclays Center? I'm Keith Thurman. I was a unified champion. Why haven't I fought in Florida? Why haven't I had a big fight in Florida? Why haven't I tried to have a fight in Miami? Beautiful market. You think boxing fans wouldn't enjoy going to Miami 3 or 4 times a year for a big fight card? Shit, sign me up. Ain't a second thought. I don't give a fuck if it's Keith Thurman versus the Invisible Man, Shadow Boy. I'm going to Miami. I'm going there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going there. Why Deontay Wilder? Okay, he fought in Alabama. Now his popularity going. Why y'all ain't try to set him up and fighting in Atlanta? All the black stars that's always there. Broner stay in Atlanta. Tank be in Atlanta. T.I., 2 Chainz. Everybody black be in Atlanta. You think we won't go to Atlanta, then go to the titty bar after that? Man, you crazy. Let's stop catering to these Mexicans and these Puerto Ricans and just the casual norm of where fights should be at. Come on, New York always gonna get a fair share of fights. That's a fact. What about Chicago? What about Chicago? Niggas love to fight in Chicago. Niggas love Chicago. Chicago, Detroit. Michigan got the most lineage when you talking about boxing. Chicago do too. A lot of lineage. Ohio, a lot of lineage. Why is it Sean Porter came back and fought in Ohio? Robbie Jr. fighting Toledo. So you telling me Robbie Jr. who pull a lot of people in Toledo. You tell me nobody gonna support Sean Porter. What happened? Sean Porter came back to Ohio and fought. Talking about Vegas' backyard. I love the Barclays Center. Don't get me wrong. I've been there. Love Madison Square Garden. But should it be 80% fights be there? 80% of PBC fights should be there? No. Maybe 40 or 50% to be nice. You telling me y'all niggas wouldn't love to go down to Miami and watch Keith Thurman versus, I don't know. You know, wouldn't love to go to Miami to fight an all-Cuban card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz, Gamboa, and Rigondeaux on the card versus good competition once Rigondeaux sold his deal up with Al. Why not? You wouldn't love to go out to Houston. That's going to be the second or third biggest city behind New York City and L.A. by 2020. You wouldn't love to go out to Houston? Watch the Charlos? Occasionally, maybe, you know, Earl fighting Houston and the Charlos fighting Dallas one year or something like that. Have Maurice Hooker in there. You love to see that. You know? Deontay Wilder in Atlanta. Gervonta Tank Davis and Gary Russell in the DMV somewhere in D.C. or Baltimore Chocolate City. They call it D.C. Chocolate City. Why aren't we catering to our black fight fans, man? Why are we catering to them, man? Why are we catering to the norm? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why does the PBC fighters have to go to the Barclays and it's like a fraternity line, or you gotta do shit for the fraternity. It's like a fraternity. It's like if you don't fight at the Barclays Center, you can't be in the PBC fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Man, these dudes need to be sewing up the crib first, man. And fight fans should get an opportunity. The media should get an opportunity to experience something other than Texas, Vegas, and New York. Motherfuckers sick of that shit, man. And I see Top Rank trying to bring back, and HBO, Main Event trying to bring back Atlantic City. That's good. Atlantic City is good for boxing. Atlantic City has some of the most memorable fights, and now they got a new fight arena. Good. That's the norm. You know, it fell out the norm, but Atlantic City, a lot of big Mike Tyson fights there. A lot of big Arturo Gatti fights there. Floyd fought there. Pavlik Martinez fought there. B-Hop fought there. Plenty of people fought there. But it's just not about the new Barclays Center. It's just not about the MGM Grand or the T-Mobile Arena. It's just not about that. It's just not about the same Alamo Dome in Texas. It's not about that. You know, you go to these fights and I go out to New York now. I know New York better than I know Detroit now. Getting around Detroit is the same for me as getting around New York. Because every fight there, like, golly, look at me. Trust these dudes, man. Trust these dudes. Somebody got a fake Cali page, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Really, bro? Really? Are we going to do this? Oh, that was you for real? Did you really put that shit, bro? Oh, that ain't that nigga, man. That shit is out of control, bro. They really creating fake Cali pages, bro. Like, come on, man. This shit is beyond me, man. Beyond me, man. This shit crazy, bro. Niggas is that jealous, bro. Like, bro, go start your own page. Yeah, Bud out in Nebraska doing his thing, family. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you about Bud. They didn't believe Bud can pull in Nebraska. So Bob Arum made him pay. Bob Arum made him pay some of his fight purse back just to fight Nebraska. That's crazy. Bob Arum is a cheap motherfucker, man. At least Floyd went back home one time. These dudes, I don't even know if they demand to be at the crib no more. They just, I mean, don't you believe your community got your back? But what you find is a lot of these fighters are lazy too. A lot of these fighters don't want to do interviews. They just want to fight and expect to blow up. You know what I'm saying? But it's media obligations. It's self-marketing and this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to market yourself. You got to do interviews. You got to reach out with the media, the old media and the new media. You gotta pay you gotta put yourself out there. You know what? You gotta have your management out there getting you endorsements and getting you in the box commercials. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not enough love, man. The Midwest got dog ass lineage. You talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis, Aaron Pryor. I mean, you talk about Chris Bird. You talk about James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, Tommy Hearns, Gerald McClellan. I mean, the lineage of the Midwest is filthy, man. It's filthy. But like I say, man, you know, these dudes don't. I mean, these dudes is lazy, man. Lazy. You can imagine, man, the way some of these dudes act from some of the stories I heard with dudes do interviews, how some of these dudes act about the interviews. Oh, shout out to Box 199 4FN fan. Appreciate it. You know, these dudes lazy. I just hear some of the stories when people talk about how these fighters, I don't want to do what you want to talk, interview me about, what you want to talk, just how they are. It ain't snobbish. It's lazy. How many boxers y'all see in commercials, bro? Let me end on that. Y'all got any questions y'all can ask them now. How many boxers you see in commercials? And it ain't just because boxing ain't a tier 1 sport. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got, I mean, I don't think it got something to do with it, but come on. These dudes is lazy, dog. They don't want to put the work in to be a star. They don't. They just do what they told to do. Whipping. They getting whipped. When they say, oh, we want you to fight the Barclays, do you think somebody be like, man, I want to fight at the crib? How many fighters be like, I want to fight at the crib? No, I want to fight at the Barclays Center, man. That check fall in. Okay, I fight at the crib, Master Al Heyman. I fight at the crib. I fight at the Stephen Espinoza. I fight at the crib. These dudes don't, man. I say, man, this shit frustrating, man. It's very, very frustrating, dog. Very, very frustrating. Oh, this nigga about the shit. Hold on, man. We gonna sit down. Please don't shit, man. Give me 5 minutes. My dog. Oh, I read that today, man. By Lil Stevie Kim saying that all of a sudden, man, I'm gonna do another video on that, man. I wasn't even gonna do a video till you brought it up, man. But basically, I announced 2 videos I'm gonna do. All right. Apparently, let me say this one for last. I'm about to hop off though. My mouth hurt, man. So the damn wisdom teeth coming in, ready for them to pull these hoes out in a minute. But in the article, Stevie Kim basically say that Showtime don't have enough. They won't be able to do 2 pay-per-views in November, December, and Mike and Earl might be pushed back to 2019. All right, which I figured that may might try to pull that whole. They trying to help Mikey save face. So what's gonna happen is Mikey probably gonna fight Lomachenko 2019, and after that he might move up fight Earl. Shit, crazy, bro. That's another video, and then. I don't know why Famous Athletics ain't did a video on this shit yet, because I see what he see. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, man, I don't know if y'all. I might drop this video tonight. I don't know, but apparently I might drop it tonight. I don't know. Y'all let me know when I tell you this. Apparently, Terrence Crawford out here getting stripped of his dignity, man. Apparently, some side chick, the superhead of Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know. Apparently. She trademarked the name Terrence Bud Crawford. She said Crawford and her was creeping around. Like I said, she the superhead of Nebraska. And they was creeping around. And she don't even look that good, bro. But they was creeping around. She got pictures in his vet. He played her, but she went to go trademark Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, she trademarked Terrence Bud Crawford. Now she all on Facebook and all these boxing groups. And she famous. And she said she got a book coming out called Terrence Bud Crawford. And she in her feelings. She said that basically that Bud gonna have to pay her for his name back. So she got a trademark. Terrence Bud Crawford is trademark. She caught Bud slipping. And I'm telling you, dog, Bud is a simp. And people trying, You know, Bud did what every other nigga did. He just got caught up. No, man. If your game is tight, that shit won't happen. How do you let a thought, you know, trademark your name, bro? How do you not have Terrence Bud Crawford trademark, but he got his logo trademark? But how don't you have Terrence Bud Crawford trademark? How don't you have Terrence Bud Crawford trademark? How don't you have Terrence Bud Crawford trademark? How? You know what I'm saying? My man say, you know, from what he saw, he just did some regular nigga shit. She went up to him from my brief conversations with her. She just a thought that came up. Shit happens. That's what niggas saying. Come on, man. How do you get caught slipping, bro? How do you not trademark Terrence Bud Crawford? He got the TBC logo trademark as far as with the arms out. What does baby mama think about all this, man? Because, you know, Angel Garcia accused him of, yeah, that's a fake account. Angel Garcia accused him of cheating on his baby mama a long time ago. And people just think he a drunk crackhead or a crackhead. This nigga simple, bro. Like real talk, man. I mean, he's a simple-minded nigga, man. He really is just happy being the hood nigga, man. He just happy being hood famous. And you gotta get up out the hood, man. I know his baby mama like, man, come on, man. Come on. Really, bro? Really? This is a black eye on Bud Crawford right here. And she all saying Errol Spence the best fighter on her page and shit. Let me go drop this video, man. And I'll put the information in the link, man. I don't even want to get this whole no scheme, no thing, but I ain't nobody talked about it yet, so I gotta put it out there, man. So yeah, it probably is, dog. I'm not even gonna put that in rotation, but I agree with you, bro. Georgia boy. But before we log off, make sure if y'all want to join the Boycott Group, when we boycotting fights that we deem that need to be boycott, we're gonna stream the fight in this group. And we're going to take our viewership away to try to make the fights happen. We done just talking about the fights we don't want, just taking them and watching them and giving our viewership. The Boycott Group for Facebook is in the description. If you don't rock with Facebook, just create a dummy page. Go ahead and push your name through. I'm going to approve it. Yep, we're going to approve it. So we boycotting Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. I'm going to stream that whole card through the Watch Party app, through the group. I'm not saying that you got to be with it or I ain't fucking with you. I mean, it's your opinion. You know, it's your opinion. You know, if you want to rock with it and join it, you can join it. If not, I respect your opinion. The group is in the description. You know, it's a boycott group. We're going to be streaming all fights that need to be boycotted. All fights that need to be boycotted. And I'm going to voice my stance on why I'm boycotting the Garcia and Porter fight coming real soon tomorrow. At some early in the morning, I'll drop that video about why I'm boycotting that fight. Like I said, we're gonna stream the fight. You'll be able to see it. Only rule we got is don't share the fight outside the group because then, you know, it can get shut down. So we're gonna keep it a closed group, a very private group. I'm gonna lock it up by September 8th, September 7th, the day before the fight. I'm gonna lock it up, and then when we done streaming that fight, we take more members. So make sure you get in when you fit in. The links in the description. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Shout out to everybody that's donating through the PayPal link. Shout out to the super chats. I prefer the PayPal because it's tax-free. Super chats tax, but I love them both. So I definitely appreciate it. As well, excuse me. The Bar on the Cut podcast, we'll be back on the hop real quick on that. And that's 1210 College Sports Most One. I'm gonna have some high school coverage coming up this Saturday, God willing. Shout out to everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time.